So today I'm going to share with you an affordable lithium battery option. This is the Power Queen 12 volt 100 Ah mini battery. It's a mini battery because the footprint of this is smaller than a typical 100 Ah battery. This is actually just slightly bigger than a 54 Ah battery that I have. It's about the same width, slightly taller, and then I think it might be a little bit thinner. But other than that, it's quite small. And then it's also only 19 pounds, so this is really light. So what made this battery really attractive to me was the price. Because if you've been shopping out there, you'll see that there's some other brand names that are well known, but the price of the battery is almost like 3 times or more the cost of this Power Queen Mini. And, I couldn't justify myself for paying that much for the battery. Because, if I have any problems with this battery, all I have to do is just buy another one. Because it's, I could probably buy like 2 or 3 more batteries for the price of just that higher end battery. And for me, this battery's been working great. I've had this now for 2 years. I'm very happy with it. I've had other friends that own this same battery and they have the same results. They have no problems with it at all. So you can use this battery to power your trolling motor, your electronics. You can use it in an RV or even for a solar power system. So for my use case, I use this to power my electronics in my kayak and my boat. And the nice thing with it having the small form factor is that I can take this out of my boat and then I could bring it over to my kayak and use it there. And I could also take this and use this with my 12 volt trolling motor on my canoe. So when I'm using this battery on my boat, I'm using it to power quite a few electronics. I have a Garmin GPS map 8612 XSV, and then also a Garmin Echo Map 126 SV. That's also powering a GLS-10 box with a 32 LVS transducer on it. And I also use this to power the electronics on my kayak. I usually have a Garmin Echo Map 106 SV, but that actually might change. I may try to use my 8612 on my kayak if it's not too big, but we'll see. But so it's usually that 106 SV with the GLS-10 and then also the 32 LVS transducer. And there's also times where I don't use live scope, so I'll just use it for just that 106 SV. So I went on a fishing trip and it's cold outside and used all of my electronics. So I used both of my graphs and then also my live scope. And I was fishing for well over like 8 to 9 hours probably. And the battery held up great. So I haven't charged the battery yet and I wanted to see how much power I have left on it. So I have my charger right here. So my charger will tell me how much power I have left on the battery when I hook it up to it. So let's hook it up and see how much battery we have left. All right, guys, so I've got my battery hooked up to my charger. And let's just go ahead and plug it in. And let's see how much life we have on the battery. There you go. Takes a second for it to kick on. There you go. Actually, you can see. Let me bring this closer to the camera. Hopefully you can see that in the video, but no way. That's nuts. It's saying that it's about 80% charged on here. So that's pretty crazy. Because I use this all day long powering all those electronics. So I could actually go a couple days with this battery. Look at that, it's just 80%. So I barely use the battery. So I could go a couple days not even charging the battery with my electronics. That's pretty awesome. So this battery is 2 years old, so it's actually one of the first iterations of this mini battery. They do have a newer model of this battery that comes with Bluetooth, so you can monitor your battery on the fly and see how much power you have left. Then it also has that low temperature shutoff as well. All right, so that was a look at the Power Queen 12 volt 100 Ah mini battery. This has been working great for me. I'm very happy with it. And I actually even bought another battery to power my NK300 motor. It's actually the 36 volt battery, but I'll share that with you in a future video. If you guys are interested in a Power Queen battery, I'll provide a link in the description below. If you guys have any questions about the battery, let me know in the comment section below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
She ain't ready yet.
Yeah, so those pods that we was in, probably those big ass fish sitting in the water.
Yeah.
And that's how Pete was marking it. He said, fuck it, it's locked. And that's what we were testing with.
Yeah, this one I saw marks in it. It's not a lot, but